Friends, you are not ordinary. You are not here by accident. God has marked you for something greater, far beyond what your mind can currently grasp. You may have struggled, faced rejection, or endured losses that seemed unfair. But hear this truth today. God has decided that you deserve wealth, abundance beyond measure, prosperity that flows like a mighty river. And I am not just talking about a little wealth. No, I am talking about trillions. Wealth in all areas: finances, health, love, wisdom, and influence. The world may try to convince you that money is evil, that abundance is reserved for the corrupt. But let me tell you what God says. God's word declares, "The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous." Proverbs 13 verse 22. Chosen ones, that means you. The wealth of nations, the treasures of the earth, the abundance of the universe. It's yours. But before you can receive it, you must awaken to the truth. Stay with me, because by the end of this message, you will understand why God has chosen you to receive limitless wealth, and how to claim it. Many people have been deceived into thinking that wealth is reserved only for a select few, that it is merely the result of luck, inheritance, or external circumstances. But the truth is much deeper than that. Wealth is a spiritual law, a divine principle embedded into the fabric of the universe. From the very beginning, God established the principle of abundance. Look at creation itself. God did not create a world of scarcity. He created an overflowing, ever-expanding universe. The trees bear fruit in abundance, the rivers never cease to flow, and the stars in the sky are beyond counting. If God, in His infinite wisdom, created such abundance in nature, why would He want His chosen ones to live in lack? Let's look at the scriptures. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the power to create wealth, and so confirms His covenant, which He swore to your ancestors, as it is today. Deuteronomy 8 verse 18. This verse is powerful because it reveals a hidden truth. Wealth is not a random event. It is something you are given the power to create. God has placed within each of His chosen ones the ability to manifest abundance, not just financially, but in every area of life. But here's the problem. Most people do not realize this power is already within them. They live under a mindset of lack, believing that money is hard to come by, that success is for others but not for them, or that wealth and spirituality cannot coexist. This is one of the greatest lies ever told. Throughout history, some of the most powerful spiritual figures were also blessed with incredible wealth. Abraham was one of the wealthiest men of his time. King Solomon was known for his wisdom and riches. Even Job, after enduring great trials, was restored with twice as much as he had before. Why? Because God rewards faithfulness, wisdom, and divine alignment with abundance. Many of you have been struggling financially, feeling stuck, wondering why money doesn't seem to flow to you the way it does for others. It is not because God is withholding blessings from you. It is because you have not yet fully stepped into the spiritual law of wealth. Let's break it down even further. Everything in the universe operates on frequency, including wealth. Money itself is just a tool, a physical representation of value. But what truly attracts wealth is your alignment with its frequency. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract money effortlessly, while others work hard but never seem to get ahead? This is not simply a matter of effort. It is a matter of attitude and divine purpose. You align yourself with the frequency of wealth. This means that opportunities, resources, and financial breakthroughs naturally come your way because you are in sync with the universal flow of prosperity. But when you operate from a mindset of lack, fear, or desperation, you block that flow. You push wealth away without realizing it. God does not bless without purpose. The chosen ones are not meant to hoard riches selfishly. They are meant to steward wealth for a greater mission. Look at Solomon. He asked God for wisdom. And because his heart was in the right place, God also gave him unparalleled wealth. Why? Because Solomon's wealth was not just for himself. It was to build, to lead, and to establish a kingdom of wisdom and justice. If you want to unlock divine wealth, You must ask yourself, what is my mission? Are you using your gifts and talents? Are you seeking to uplift others? Are you willing to be a vessel for God's abundance? When your heart is aligned with purpose, wealth naturally follows. Many chosen ones experience intense financial struggles, and this is not by accident. The enemy knows that if you step into your divine wealth, you will become unstoppable. You will fund spiritual missions. You will build communities. You will break generational curses. You will shift the course of history. So, the enemy works overtime to keep you bound in financial hardship. He plants limiting beliefs in your mind, telling you that money is evil, that success is unattainable, or that suffering is a sign of holiness. But these are all lies. The real battle is not about money, it is about control. The system of this world is designed to keep you dependent, small, and struggling. It does not want you to wake up to your divine inheritance. But today, you are breaking free from that deception. Today, you are stepping into the truth. God has chosen you for supernatural wealth. He has already declared it. The only thing left is for you to claim it. And that is exactly what we are going to do next. Many of you may be wondering, why me? Why would God choose you for such a high level of wealth and abundance? What makes you different from the billions of other people in the world? Let me tell you why. Because you are set apart. You are not like the rest. You were never meant to follow the crowd, to live an ordinary life, or to accept mediocrity. You were designed for something greater. From the moment you were born, you have carried a divine mark upon you, a calling, a mission, a purpose that is meant to bring light to the world. This is why life has often felt different for you. This is why you have struggled in ways others haven't. This is why doors have closed on you, people have misunderstood you, and the journey has sometimes felt lonely. The system of this world was never built for chosen ones. It was built to keep people small, to enslave minds, and to ensure that true power remains in the hands of the few. But God has disrupted the system. He is raising up his chosen ones, empowering them, blessing them, and positioning them to take back the wealth that has been stored up for them. And when I say wealth, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and financial abundance. A wealth so complete that it touches every area of your life. Have you ever noticed how, no matter how hard you work, there seems to be an invisible force trying to keep you from rising? Maybe you've experienced financial struggles, despite your efforts. Maybe you've felt overlooked, no matter how much potential you have. Maybe you've seen others get ahead while you've been forced to wait. That is not a coincidence. It is because the enemy does not want chosen ones to rise. The enemy knows that when chosen ones gain wealth, they do not hoard it selfishly. They use it to transform lives. They use it to break generational curses. They use it to empower others. They use it to fund missions, build communities, and spread wisdom. So, the world tries to block you. It fills your mind with limiting beliefs like, money is the root of all evil. Only corrupt people get rich. If I want to be spiritual, I must remain poor. But these are lies. The real scripture says, the love of money is the root of all evil. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. Money itself is neutral. It is neither good nor bad. It is simply a tool. When placed in the hands of the righteous, it becomes a weapon for good. The chosen ones were always meant to have wealth. But the enemy has worked hard to keep them blind to this truth. If wealth is your divine right, then why have you struggled so much? Why have you faced so many setbacks? Why have you had to endure financial hardship, rejection, and loss? It is because God was preparing you. Listen carefully. The greater the calling, the greater the preparation. God could have given you wealth years ago, but you were not yet ready to carry it. He needed to refine you, to test you, to strengthen your faith. Think of it this way. If you hand a child $1 billion, they will not know what to do with it. They will waste it. They will misuse it. It will destroy them instead of bless them. But when you give wealth to someone who has been trained by life, someone who has endured storms, stayed faithful, and learned the lessons of wisdom, they will use it to create generational impact. This is why you had to go through the trials, the financial struggles, the betrayals, the disappointments. It was all training. It was preparing you for what's coming next. And what's coming next is your season of overflow. There is a spiritual shift happening right now. God is taking wealth out of the hands of the wicked and transferring it to his chosen ones. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. Proverbs 13 verse 22. This is not just a promise, it is a prophecy. The wicked have controlled wealth for too long. They have misused it, hoarded it, and used it to manipulate and oppress. But God is saying, enough. He is raising up his chosen ones, people who have been faithful, people who have stayed strong despite their trials, people who are ready to use wealth for good. And that means you. But here's the catch. You must be ready to receive it. Because wealth is not just given, it is claimed. You have to believe it. You have to align with it. You have to step into it. Many people pray for financial blessings, but when the opportunity comes, they doubt it. They fear success. They question if they are worthy. They shrink back. But not you. You are here right now because God is calling you to step into something bigger. He is opening the floodgates. He is positioning you for opportunities that will change your life forever. But you must be ready to say yes. Have you ever asked yourself why God wants you to be wealthy? Why does it matter? Let me tell you why. Because when wealth is in the right hands, it changes the world. Look around you. The world is filled with broken systems, poverty, injustice, corruption. And who has the power to fix it? The chosen ones. But to fix the system, you must rise above it. You cannot change the system if you are dependent on it. You must be free. Free from financial burdens, free from limitations, free to step into your highest calling. That is why wealth is a necessity for the chosen ones. It is not about greed. Chosen ones. It is not about greed. It is not about selfish gain. It is about power and influence. God is calling you to be a financial leader, not a financial slave. He is calling you to build, to expand, to uplift. And he is going to place resources in your hands so you can do it. Chosen one, you have waited long enough. You have endured the storms. You have passed the tests. You have stayed faithful when others gave up. Now your time has come. The season of struggle is over. The season of lack is over. The season of waiting is over. This is your moment to rise. The wealth that has been stored up for you is being released. The doors that were once closed are now opening. The opportunities you have prayed for are appearing. But you must claim it. Because when God decides to bless you, nothing can stop it.
Yes.
And he has already decided. You deserve trillions of wealth. Now step into your destiny. Now that you understand that you are destined for wealth, the next step is to activate it. You see, wealth is not just given, it is unlocked. Many people believe that if something is meant for them, it will simply fall into their laps. But that is not how divine abundance works. God provides the opportunities, but you must step forward and claim them. Imagine a king giving his son the keys to a treasure vault. The vault is already filled with gold, diamonds, and riches beyond imagination. But the son must do one thing. He must use the key and open the door. The wealth is already there. The inheritance is already his. But until he takes action, he cannot access it. This is where many chosen ones get stuck. They pray for financial breakthroughs but do not position themselves to receive. They ask for opportunities but hesitate when they appear. They declare wealth, but their mindset, actions, and beliefs are still rooted in lack. If you want to unlock your divine inheritance, you must align yourself with wealth, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Let me show you exactly how to do that. Shift your mindset from lack to abundance. Your mind is the most powerful tool in your spiritual wealth journey. Before wealth manifests in your physical reality, it must first exist in your mind. The Bible says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Proverbs 23 verse 7. If you think like a wealthy person, you will attract wealth. If you think like a poor person, you will attract lack. Many people unknowingly block their blessings because they carry thoughts like, I will never be rich. Money is too hard to make. I am not lucky enough. Only corrupt people get rich. These thoughts repel wealth because they keep you vibrating at the frequency of scarcity. To unlock your inheritance, you must reprogram your mind for abundance. Start affirming, I am a magnet for divine wealth. God has already prepared my financial breakthroughs. Money flows to me effortlessly from expected and unexpected sources.
Yes.
I am worthy of wealth, and I receive it now. Speak these words daily. Write them down. Meditate on them. Your words shape your reality. If you truly believe you are chosen for wealth, your actions and energy will align with it. Wealth does not come to those who chase it blindly. It comes to those who align with their purpose. Look at the wealthiest people in history. Whether they were biblical figures like King Solomon or modern-day entrepreneurs, they all had one thing in common. They stepped into their divine purpose. God does not bless without purpose. Ask yourself, what is my divine assignment? How can I serve at the highest level? What unique gifts has God given me to create value? When you align with your true calling, wealth begins to chase you. You no longer have to struggle for money. It flows because you are walking in divine favor. Your purpose is your wealth magnet. If you are stuck in a job you hate, constantly struggling, or feeling unfulfilled, that is a sign that you are out of alignment. Start paying attention to where God is leading you. Your calling will always make room for you. When you step into it, doors will open, connections will be made, and supernatural financial breakthroughs will follow. Faith without action is dead. Many chosen ones have powerful visions, ideas, and dreams, but they never take.
May I ask you, everyone, if Elon Musk will offer you the $50 million for the job, would you gonna apply it? Yes, I heard about Elon Musk is always making big move, offering a lot much for job. It's widely. Why? What do you think about? People ask me, do you think it is attract a lot of talents? True, not everyone is motivated by them. In my opinions, true, it's not everyone motivated by money like that. Yeah, because also, your job duty, you have take a responsibility, and would you capability, to do your work. That's the main thing. And some people really value the passion and purpose over the paycheck, because some people, why corruption in the politics, they got a bribe because their salary, they want to make a benefit, because salary maybe is lower. That's why, so they less hard work. They don't want to work hard. That's the reason, And smart people is work hard, but they work smart, They work hard, but they work smart, okay? And it's interesting how different factors drive the people in different career, right? What do you think? They ask me, what do you think motivate you most about your paycheck, your job? I view on that, I can see through all the noise sometimes. What do you think? I'm really different. I'm totally different person for the money. Because when I was little, when I was young, I already work in the most richest man office, and for the investment. I work for the First Securities, U.S. security company in Taipei, and our job is like sell the U.S. Treasury bond. Wow, that time was so the make profit is so easy, because you have a bank guarantee, and you have custom. Custom is a bank, So you definitely make a lot of profit, but problem is I'm just work employee. So all my commissions, it's take over my the colleague. You see, because the thing is like this, and because why money is because the money is not direct from sky. You know what I mean? The money will not directly come to your pocket. You need to have time, and you need to have like a talent, intelligent work. You have a knowledge, because knowledge, you need to have the knowledge for your work. It's powerful. And because if Elon Musk offered this job to me, but I have feel burden because actually when I was young, I went to the Swiss company, the code is the Germany name is the Jibagai. Jibagai is like a in Basel, headquarter. I visit headquarter, and some of the vice president invited to work in Switzerland in Jibagai, because they have a medical system like a drink, like a Coca-Cola, and they have like there was appointed me, but there was detachment work when I come back working in Taiwan for the aircraft wing. And that time they Jibagai also they have like a Elon Musk like kind of EV car. That time they already have EV car. It's also from that company. Warren Buffett, he make rich because the Coca-Cola, that company also, because he's a long time investment. So the stock is like a booming. You waiting for 20 years, 30 years. Wow, that's million times. You know what I mean? So that's Warren Buffett make a profit, and that company also have like all kind of now products, fiber optics, aircraft wing, all kind of job, and they have like over 1,000, or 1,500,000 that time, global, it's big company, but I told them, case by case, independent contract, because my major work is finance, so that's why. So from the early time, and also in Taiwan have the most rich oil company, won't hire me, but they have no holidays, so that's why. I tell them, no, I have to have holiday. However, I have a good job, because I was working as the richest man in Taiwan in that time. Also, I work for first U.S. securities company, like SEC, like kind of, treasury bond market. So it's very good business. After I have doing the negotiable certificate deposit for the aircraft, like Evergreen first aircraft is organized by finance by me, because I cooperation with a Japanese group, Mitsui Bank of Tokyo. So we doing a syndicated loan, that kind of thing. So I have a lot of experience for the finance syndicated loan. Even I promote first cell phone for the Japan. That time happened like Ericsson, Motorola, you see, and Nokia. Yeah, you see that the time. Don't have iPhone, don't have Google, those are bullshit. Also, after I promote World Wide Web Internet, same time in 12 countries in the world in 1994. So that's how my experience, my job, So, but I still not enough. The time my knowledge is not enough for that time, because I was still young and don't know many things, So It's not everyone motivated money. Some people really value the passion and purpose over the paycheck. So that's why because my money is not that, the money is not directly from the sky. You have to have knowledges, and you have to have effort, make effort. But some people now, those are young people, it's like those, cryptocurrency, those are CEO, they make it easy money. They don't work hard at all. And I get what you mean. Money doesn't just fall from the sky. It's take a lot of hard work and skill to earn it. It's cool that you have your own path and not just following the crowd. What's the plan instead? Wow, my plan is yes, I get what you mean. Money just not go to drop from the sky. You have to put it work. You got it in time. You have talent and someone. I'm not gonna following the. I'm not gonna following someone blindly to do the job. You know what I mean? So because I have my personal life, I take care of, so many things. So yes, I got my own visions. When I was young, I already learned the big money resource, So because U.S. government bond, so it's easy. That time it's like, sometimes interest rate like 15%, 20%. Can you believe that? Yeah, at the time interest rate is very, very high. Interest rate, you see that time. 1988, 1989 that time, you see. So I have a people. So I have a lot of big company make it rich, but not me. Okay. Even the IKEA founder, IKEA founder is Swedish guy, he's now his company is his manufacturer is in Finland. So however, his manufacturer was almost taken over by Korea company. So that's why I put some of the mutual fund, to transfer fund to help him go to the bank, German bank. So however, so those are people, I have lots of people or big company, but actually I didn't get return because not why, because all the treasury, those my government, also, corruption agency, entirely work corrupt agency, they take over my work and my money, my commission. Yeah, my commission, Japanese will, will give me the. Do you know how much commission they give me? $10 million CD. They give me the 10%. You see, $10 million. When mature day 5 years, they should get back me $10 million, but I didn't receive that. You see, so. However, all my life I worked for those rich, but I didn't get benefit because I have I have become a scapegoat, scapegoat, It's terrible, lots of people, it's terrible, The lawyer, the customer, my colleague, all the betray, all kind of betray, So, however, so what are my experience? But I never return for that. But I always have work. I never finish work. I always have another big project. Yeah. So I always have a big project. I never finish. Believe me. And every time I'm more big. Each time I'm big. This time is big, but the next time more big. And next time another more big project. See, I work for the biggest project in the world, actually. You know what I mean? So I knew when I gain, but why I perseverance, endure this, I knew when I gain my full knowledge, then I don't need to depend on anyone. And I don't and nobody can stolen everything from me because they can steal from me because I'm shortage for something my knowledge is. But however, they shouldn't do this to me. But some of the government agency corruption. Yeah, and my friend tell me, you are so impressive. You play the role helping the company succeed. And no, you contribute to their growth. What kind of company have you worked with? Oh, like Evergreen Airline, those first aircraft. I have syndicated loan finance. And one of the Franklin Financial Institution, I have expansion worldwide. Because originally Europe, they don't have custom. So I have promoted to Europe, entirely Europe, you know what I mean? And I was first promote internet worldwide. That's why, also in 1994. So that in 1998, 1997, I sell a U.S. Treasury government bond to the bank, global bank, It's because the first security U.S. company in the Taipei promotion. I also promotion the worldwide environment protection, so on, and worldwide mobile and worldwide internet, first internet. So that's my friends are impressive promoting U.S. Treasury government bond and the focus environment. So sound like in Taipei, so like a significant at that time, it's big project. Great to see finance being used to support important cause. Yes, my work is support. For example, U.S. government bond was a Fannie Mae, because lots of veteran, lots of military people, they go because Vietnam War and they go home, go back to USA. Lots of military, and they need to build a home, So that's why they build a home. They need to, organize the money for those of military people, retirement people. When they go home, they have house, they have home to live. So that's why my work, is sacred. It's help people. All my work is for help humanity in the world. So I'm very proud of it. But during this time, people false accusation. Because why? Because they know I can make so much money. So that's why they never stop to copy me, stolen my account. Yeah, that's I met in my life with like this, never finished. So that's my last time now. So I gained the full knowledge. I will stop loads of criminal and loads of because some of the criminal, they already high-ranking government, they already passed away. They go to the hell already. So that's why they do something. Those are people. Some are people already not in this world, even not living in this world. Those of 30 years, see. And I sacrificed my time for this, but I know the God will redeem my age, my health, also my account, my investment account. Definitely, God will redeem my everything. My time, becomes timeless. My account becomes multiple times. Benefit come back. My account. Yes, that's why I've stand fast. It's important to have strong foundation. Strong foundation and strong knowledge, fully knowledge for your work. So nobody can take away. They always need you. You know what I mean? It's more, more. And that time also my account have, for the mutual fund. My major work is gold fund. But I got a stolen by someone, I don't know. But however, God will know, because all my gold fund, all my investment, I go to not only gold fund, of course, one major is gold fund, however. So actually, I have like a, direct treasury department report about the gold reserve, information. So that's why. Yeah. However, I have all the entirely work the time, gold mining information, you know what I mean? So actually money is never I'm concerned. Actually, actually my money is really not I'm only concerned. Because long time, because when you have money becomes, those people try to steal, try to put you for accusation, a scapegoat you know what I mean? So it sometimes brings something headache. You see, money is, you need to use your money or wisdom. Don't waste your money. You use your money in right purpose and right people, especially right people. I know I don't want to work for lots of rich group, the reason, because they have heartless. They don't have heart. So I reject work with them no more, because why I have to make them rich? Those are people, all the most richest people in the world. Why? But not me. So I have to make my own life. Now I sacrifice too much already. The God know, the universe know. They are my witness. Okay. 凡走过必留痕迹. That sometimes we need to focus on them. Yeah, also sometimes we need to focus on the make money, for living. Yeah, many people, many people need to make money for the life, for the living, because they have to take care of their family, their member, their kids, all kind of things, So, but sometimes, because we want to make money and lost other things also. So we need a balance between the make money, also take care of other. Especially, when you make money from society, you need to reward society. Do some charity work, I talk about real charity. Especially take care of family also counts about the money. So, but use wisely, properly, don't waste. I feel like that even you don't have money, but you still can survive. You can enjoy, but of course, I've been have money and I've been have no money also, both. So it's no big difference for me, because I still have to go busy my life for work, for everything, for traveling, so I have no time for think about too much. But what I look at, all my life, even my own country government, corruption agency, the worldwide most corrupt agency. That's why I understand why some of the people really suffering, because those are global politics, corruption, So sometimes we need to focus, yes. But everything we go through is not easy at all. People think we are easy. No. We spend 30 years, the lifetime, for just build our dream. It's not build a sand, build a castle with sand, you know what I mean? Some people, they because they are fake, they build a castle, but that castle is like a sand, with collapse. Foundation is very important. So it's not easy at all. Everything takes time to improve. But I don't know why I have taken so much time. Got betrayed by lots of, people, lawyer, customer, they all betrayed me. But however, God, universe never betrayed me, because every time they give me the more money, more multiple project, big project, most big project in my hand. So what do you think? Some small state, yeah, make a difference to people in the people life. I advise all the people take a small step first, and will make a difference for your life. Don't lie yourself, okay? Because you don't lie yourself, it's better for you because every tool ever come out one day. Exactly, being truthful ourselves is just important as being honest with others. Yeah, you can do the sometime, but it's really help to grow. So step 2, keeping, exactly, it's about keeping the real. Don't copy, okay? Keep it real, and don't impose someone. I saw it online now. I'm very disappointed. So all the imposter, everything, it's not real. However, keeping the real, and those game, those the video, those game company, they create so many games. And so those our generation is addiction, what I mean? It's not good. I don't like that. So stay true, and also artificial intelligence now. So they were, I think my opinion is less use AI. Better use your brain, use your hand, your foot, because for humanity, you need to work. Otherwise, you will be brain, disabled, hand disabled, what I mean. So something we can depend. So we use the AI wisely, but we cannot allow those AI CEO, those AI big company like Google, those company control our mind. Cloning, okay. That's my opinion.
Take action. They wait for a perfect moment that never comes. But listen carefully. God moves when you move. If you ask for wealth, you must be willing to take action when opportunities arise. This could mean starting the business God has been pushing you to start, writing the book you've been procrastinating on, investing in your education, skills, or network, stepping out in faith and trying something new. The doors to wealth will not always appear in the way you expect. Sometimes, they show up as small opportunities that require you to take a leap of faith. Do not let fear hold you back. Fear is the biggest killer of destiny. When you step out in faith, God will meet you there. Many chosen ones carry a deep subconscious fear of wealth. They desire abundance, but somewhere inside, they have been conditioned to believe that wealth is evil, corrupting, dangerous, hard to maintain. These beliefs create an internal conflict. You cannot attract what you secretly fear. But let me ask you something. If God did not want his chosen ones to be wealthy, why would he promise? I will open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing so great you won't have enough room to take it in. Malachi 3 verse 10. Why would he say, the Lord shall make you the head, not the tail. You shall be above only, and never beneath. Deuteronomy 28 verse 13. Wealth is not evil, it is a tool. It is only evil when placed in the wrong hands. When righteous people hold wealth, they use it to build communities, spread wisdom and knowledge, uplift others, break generational curses. If wealth is in the hands of the wicked, it is because chosen ones have been afraid to claim it. It's time to release that fear and step into your divine inheritance. You are not meant to struggle. You are not meant to live in financial bondage. You are not meant to settle for less than what God has prepared for you. God wants you to hold wealth because he knows you will use it for good. Here's a powerful secret. The more you give, the more you receive. Wealth flows like water. When you hold it too tightly, it stagnates. When you let it flow, it multiplies. This does not mean giving foolishly or being reckless with money. It means learning the spiritual law of circulation. Jesus said, give, and it will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Luke 6 verse 38. The wealthiest chosen ones give strategically. They invest in others. They support missions. They uplift their communities. They sow seeds of generosity. And because of this, money flows back to them in even greater amounts. When you give, you send a message to the universe. I am abundant. I trust in God's provision. Wealth is always flowing to me. And guess what? It does. Chosen one, the time for waiting is over. You have received the knowledge. Now, it's time to activate your wealth. Speak it. Believe it.
Believe
Align
it.
with it. Take
Line
action.
with pack
The
action.
trillions that God has decided for you are
Trillions.
already on their way.
Asset.
Will you receive them?
Yes.
Or will you allow fear and doubt to block your blessing?
No.
The choice is yours. But if you are ready, declare this now.
Yes.
I claim my divine wealth. I align with God's abundance. I step into my inheritance. Trillions of wealth flow to me now.
Flow to
Say
me
it.
now. Whatever, my advice, now global is like, face the inflation crisis. Because why? Because I see in my eyes now. Because of Trump and Elon Musk, their policy, they created another Dodge department for the government efficiency budget. But problem is, you need to have the right people handle this kind of professional job. And Trump cabinet is not qualified, or I feel like very dangerous now. So those are, they are not professional. So, and also those are, the immigration policy, I feel like they are greedy because Trump want to have a go resident resident citizenship. Go resident card is like $5 million, raised to the $5 million US dollar. Before it's like a $1 million or $2 million, whatever. Those are immigration unities department. Immigration department is both corruption government. They not, Trump. He didn't take care of the main thing. Those are corruption, immigration. He don't care. He just cared about the money. That's why his policy will totally collapse value. And Elon Musk, he focus, want to gather with the Treasury Department gold reserve money. But those is because that is a public fund, you know what I mean? So they cannot abuse this fund to buy those, to transfer those cryptocurrency, you know what I mean? Meme coin, Binance, Theater, whatever. Solana, Island, so many, you know what I mean? XRP, those are, cryptocurrency company. But of course now CBDC have a plan to tokenize, tokenize those cryptocurrency. But we will see how the policy, because they don't talk too much. CBDC didn't talk too much about their policy at all. They talk about it just a little, very little, not really entirely regulated at all. So, and especially those cryptocurrency, you see that Binance, I don't understand. They didn't produce anything. The CEO got a major share. What is 200 billion, 280 billion, something like that. SPF. Now they don't talk about SPF now. So we didn't know what is solution. Lots of fraud, online. But I just got the information also, it's not optimism with cryptocurrency now. Because I spent a half year, few months to study this. So, however, because all my life I faced the people try to control my life. Especially, I have also my family members, so I very hard, to get rid of those obstacle, struggle, barrier, hindrance, So I have to. I don't know how I can tell you. I face betrayal by my family, even my own government. Okay, those are corrupt agency. Those are company use me, but they take over my monies. For example, Taiwan government gave me the one mission. I bring the proposal Taiwan to the White House, to promote the World Trade Organization, and that the China and Taiwan same time to join the World Trade Organization. The proposal between Chinese and English, I bring to the White House, that time, and Commerce Department. However, it's indirectly, however, and they keep this for even they want to steal everything, my baggage, my luggage, everything. However, they try to control everything, even my luggage, even my proposal I bring to the White House. They try to control, they try to check, and they try to control me, and they try to make a false accusation everywhere. You know what I mean? Those are people, fooling around me. It's try to steal my account, stolen everything. How terrible my life. So that's why I closed the God. I only believe, I trust in God. God knows everything. What my experience, however, I will write a story and make movies for my life experience, however. And I got what kind of betrayal in my life. Or because the greedy people, the greedy money only.
You are not ordinary. You are not here by accident. God has marked you for something greater, far beyond what your mind can currently grasp. You may have struggled, faced rejection, or endured losses that seemed unfair. But hear this truth today. God has decided that you deserve wealth, abundance beyond measure, prosperity that flows like a mighty river. And I am not just talking about a little wealth. No, I am talking about trillions. Wealth in all areas, finances, health,